Hello there, Leo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Leo for May of 2019. This year's really going fast in comparison with all the rest of them, isn't it? Well, because I want, for all of you that are new, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month. I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I believe they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, so all of us Leos are named Frankie for the time of the reading. Now, the other thing is I really think you should look for your moon sign and your rising sign. Look at those. It gives you a more comprehensive view of the month. Now, I don't know if I said I was pulling an angel card at the end of the reading, Leo, but we do. Anyhow, I have a short message for us, and it's interesting because it's like the things that are no longer working for us this month we're going to basically kind of change them, get rid of them, drop them right where they are. And if we put time, effort, energy, whatever into it, and it's not working out the way we want it to, we're going to change it and turn around and remove ourselves from it and go forward into the future, even if it seems scary. Or if it seems like it's too good to be true because it's right for us. The other part of that is they always say we Leos are royalty and on and on and on. We will live the life that we have chosen to become accustomed to. That's exactly how they're saying it. We will lead the life we have chosen to become comfortable with or accustomed to. They're saying both of those words. Now we have good words here. I don't know where this is going to come down in our lives because we're all different Leos. Our words this month are transformation, efficiency, patience, courage, and depth. And our card on the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Pentacles. What an excellent card. This is a male or female. Now, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo type energy. These are general readings, so male or female. This is earth plane energy. The Queen of Pentacles energy understands money and respects money, but they do not worship money. So keep this in mind because she's very efficient, like our word. She's also an excellent manager of money. He, she, I have to say it like that. A generous person. If it was an advisor to us, it would be, if she was an advisor to us, she would be fair and she would be faithful. It would be a person around us that maybe is coming into our life. She would probably be, she be on our side, be very well grounded, wants to see the money that they give, like if it's someone who's giving us money or the money that they distribute, like as in a bank loan or a manager at work. If we just decide we're going to change our whole work path this month, she would want to see it produced, he or she see it produce tangible results. They don't waste money. If it's not a person, it would be a harvest after much labor, because she represents, we would have had to work for it in some manner. We would have really had to work to get the funds or the monies, that are coming to us now, because it's the acquisition of wisdom through experience and the prudent use of wealth. Now, if that makes any sense. Some of us are going to be called up into this kind of energy. It's very efficient. It's security, you know, very efficient energy, thinks on its feet, can transform situations. If it's someone that's going to help us, it probably is going to be financially, as in perhaps giving us a job, or yeah, I want to say like giving us a job. Maybe it could be even a marriage partner type thing, coming into our lives, or spirit calling us to use this type of energy. Wise use of our wealth for this month. While we're making these decisions, I think we're going to make a lot of life-changing decisions, or life-altering ones. Because we have that word transformation in here also, okay? And this energy coming along. So I don't know if it's going to be a new partner coming into our lives, or someone who is going to help us financially, as in a loan officer maybe, or a bank person, what do I want to say? A new boss coming into our lives for some of us, a new job that maybe looks too good to be true on the outside, and we find out it is. And we're going to jump on it, and we're going to take it. You know, they always say if it's too good to be true, run the other way. But that's not the way this energy feels. Not the way it feels. And that word patience is in there too. And this is also, you know, courageous. Because this person acquired whatever they got, whatever they have, by prudent use of it. They didn't blow it. They didn't screw around with it, that kind of things like that. What else do I want to say? It's just a really strong feeling that comes off of her for this month. Very, very strong. Like perhaps a lot of us are going to step in to that type of energy. We need it. That earth energy this month versus the fire energy, because our next card here is the Nine of Pentacles, and that's earth energy once again. It's independence from financial concerns and worries. So I think a lot of us are going to be, by the end of this month, making some type of a transition into a freer state of being, where we've had the courage here to step up to the plate. Like our word, it's abundance gained through proper management of our affairs. Once again, just like the Queen of Pentacles energy, the time of arrival, it means of having accomplished and having that feeling of security. This is when we integrate all kinds of factors, all of the factors in our life, into a very secure base. And it allows us to enjoy more money, more resources, more physical energy. It's like a smooth combined flow. And the 9 is an end of the cycle. We're cleaning it up, you know, so if monies were tough or hard before, all of that's going to alter and change this month. It's a feeling of there's plenty all around, material well-being, order, safety, success. That's how I want to say it. Safety and success. Or it's when we experience our whole life like a well-coordinated totality. I don't quite know how to explain that, but it's coming together. Now, along with this Queen of Pentacles energy, and what's underneath it is this Queen of Swords, and that's a Queen of separation, divorce, bereavement, you know, somebody who's been through really tough times, had the energy and made it through it, or cut things off that were no longer serving them. So along with that being right underneath it And the Queen of Swords energy is also very transformative. It makes me think a lot of us are going to just go for that good thing. Something that looks on the outside too good to be true, but it's not, because it allows us to express something more creative, something, I don't know quite how I want to say it, something that'll keep that combined financial flow going for us, because our next card here is the Six of Rods, and that's the card of victory. Victory is assured. When we get this Six of Rods energy, it means that we have overcome all the adversity in our lives, and it was through our own willpower. This guy's coming back from the war, and he's done it and accomplished it. And when we get this, it means that no matter what way we're going with this, or how do I want to put it, we are going to strive for that security, independence, whether it's in a love relationship. I actually think it's for the more of us, it's going to be a career-oriented type energy, because that's how it feels. Or, even if you're not working right now, maybe putting it into our work form into a more creative flow. Because when you have this card, you have come up, you've come past all of the challenges and came out on the other side of them victorious. And Rod's energy is usually financial, career, job oriented, finances type energy. So wherever it's coming down for us Leos, I do believe most of us, this is going to be a career job reading. For some of us, it may be we're going to end up, leaving a relationship, and that in itself is going to, or have the courage to leave one, and that in itself would open up the doors for the path of that Nine of Pentacles type energy. But we would be victorious. We would have overcome any challenges that stood in our way and came out on the other side of them. And that's what the energy shows. Now, what makes me think is it's going to be really fast for most of us are these next two cards here, because we have efficiency here, courage, and depth. Like the depth to just jump off the end of the pier and into the ocean type energy. And it's fast moving, because the next card here is the Chariot, and that also means victory's assured. But things are moving very fast. The transition is occurring very rapidly. I'm going to say transformation too, because of our word down here. We're holding things together real successfully and uniting opposite energies so that we can stay on track. See, they have the reins in this card. In my other card, they're controlling them. The other deck I have, tarot deck, he's controlling them through his mind. In this, he has his hands on the reins, which would be that pentacle energy, Queen of Pentacles, that earth energy, that charge to move forward type energy. So this is fast moving energy. It's like a situation where we're completely involved and totally involved and happily involved. That's how I want to say it. We feel together with ourselves, and whatever task is at hand, we will accomplish it. The pace is faster than normal when we get Chariot energy. So frankly, it probably is going to move too fast for most of us Leos, because we're more liking that stability type energy. But this is good. It's take it, how do I want to say this? even though the pace is faster than usual, we're tuned to the rhythm and we're keeping up with the changes as they're happening, like in our relationships, with our career. For some of us that aren't working, maybe some kind of community or social involvement, if we're involved in group type things. We're sensitive to the minor adjustments um, that that we constantly have to make to keep things going in the right way, if that makes any sense. And it's very, very fast, very efficient, extremely transformative, right? But we have the energy and the ability to do it. And that's the way they're saying it to me. The energy, the ability to do it and to move forward and move through it, if that makes sense. But we're going to do it rapidly. So it means heads up, Leo. Let's pay attention and watch what's going on around us. And if something we're hating, let's say, that we've been doing forever and forever, and we're done with it, we're actually really done with it. And we will make the changes, and we will adapt really rapidly and extremely fast, because our next card here is the Death card. No, we're not dying. This is a card of transformation. It's a card of change. How do I... It's actually really positive. It doesn't mean death. It means the person that's going through this is going through like a metamorphosis of some kind. I always like it, this particular one. There's usually a red flower. Do I have the glare off of there for you? This white flower to me means the rose of innocence, and it's sword energy also. So it would be things that we don't want in our life any longer. So we're like removing or destroying the old and outworn circumstances that have been holding us back from new development. Something's being regenerated in us, like our word, depth at a very deep level. And the superficial change just doesn't cut it anymore. It's like time for the total change. Then there's no doubt about it. We'll be very clear. And you know what we're like when we're very clear about something that we want. Patterns that have not worked for us, that we have not found workable for us, are no longer working, right? Things that we found, that I said that ass backwards, sorry Leo, things that were workable for us are no longer working, and we will get rid of them to make room for the new that is coming in to being. The card itself is the card of transformation, period. So we're going to do it very efficiently with this Chariot energy, right? The transformation. It's like we want our dreams. We want to grow into or live the lifestyle that we are growing accustomed to, or want or should be accustomed to. We're doing it very rapidly with this energy. And you have to be patient with Chariot energy, because it moves really rapidly. And so as you see a change coming that you want to make, you have to be able to control those horses so they don't go off in two different directions. So it's a focused energy, just like the Death card is a focus type energy. Quick moving. On the other side, we come out with the Nine of Pentacles energy, and the victory. And the Chariot is victory also. So I don't know where this will fall. We're all different Leos in what area of our lives, because we are all different Leos. Maybe romance for some of us, maybe friendships, but it feels strongly, doesn't it, Leo, about career or what I want to do in my future, and making those changes pretty darn rapidly in order for us to move forward. There's something that we wanted, and we've wanted it for a long time, and we're going for it. Can't make these angel cards up, Leo. Might as well go for it. Pull up your bootstraps, jump off the end of the pier, isn't that what they said? And take a lot of courage, change what you don't want very efficiently and rapidly, and go for it. Our card is trustworthy guidance. I don't think I can get the glare off. This is a weird day. I just came in from pouring rain and then the sun shining, and now it's all cloudy and windy again out there. It says you've received this wonderful idea as an answer to your prayer. This idea is real and it's trustworthy. So if you're feeling something, it's got to change, and you want it to, and you want it to change, and something else comes up in front of your face, be ready to take it and go with it. That's what I'm going to say for this month. The idea is real, it's trustworthy, you can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need that is related to this idea. And you got to admit, we're always having ideas, aren't we? We always have ideas. It's a matter of following through, keeping the focus. Most of us are pretty good at that, though. It's the rest of it says the angels gave you this card because they want you to believe in your ideas, which are answers to your prayers, and you can trust them. You'll be supported as you move forward to put your ideas into action, as long as you check in with your angels regularly for continued guidance. If you ever feel vulnerable, ask your angels to reassure you with emotional, spiritual, and material comfort. And it looks like we're getting the material one here and the spiritual one with the death card in the Chariot. Major arcanas coming in, and the words transformation there. It says, don't worry about the details, as they'll take care of themselves as you go along. Just go for it. Your idea is valid, it's divinely inspired, and you're safe to make the changes and move forward. That goes directly with our reading, Leo. Well, Leo, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all of the information's down below the screen at the website. If you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to be able to do that is over at the website in the About section below the screen. 2 short videos with the prayer explaining the prayer class and the sutra classes for you. Those are both over at the website also now. And sutras are thought forms you put in a meditation, takes 5 minutes a day, enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. Prayer class is an explanation on how you format the whys, whats, whens, wherefore for particular kinds of prayers. And to all of you I've met through 3 whole years of doing these YouTube videos, to everybody I've met through, according to my husband, 31 years of doing this work. I was thinking 30. Maybe I just didn't want to get old. There you go. Anyhow, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.